What up, guys? We got another one for you. So we got some things we got to do on the truck. We got a little bit of odds and ends we got to get done, which is one, when I was fixing the AC seat in my driver's seat, I broke the zipper on the seat cover. I ordered another one. I've had it for about 2 months. Just been, never got around to it. So we got that we want to get put in. So we're going to pull the seat out, get that put in, and then we got to fix our exhaust. So what I did is I ordered an adapter right here. Because the story is, I ordered my truck exhaust and I got it with a muffler. Because my Cummins it had a muffler on it. It sounded good, but loud, but not too loud. Well, this truck wasn't loud enough. So what I did is, it came with an extension pipe for like a long bed. And I took the muffler off. I used the extension pipe for the long bed and put it in there. But it's too long, so it pushes my exhaust out, which in turn takes my exhaust tip and puts it down towards the ground. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the exhaust off, we're gonna cut that extension pipe, account for the adapter for the length, and then we're gonna put that back up on there. Hopefully we can bring my exhaust back up towards the bed of the truck like it should be. After that, we might throw on the EGR cooler delete, because I finally got that. Everything's unplugged on it, so it really don't matter. We got one, so we need to get it put on anyways just to have it done. So, I don't know, it's gonna be, I can't fit through here, but you can see my exhaust is hanging very far from like the bed of the truck. So to get that tighter, we're gonna cut that pipe, move it up, and we might have to do some work on the exhaust hanger because it's a little loose, so we might figure out a way to tighten and pull that up closer. But I think I'm gonna order a nice 90 for it, that instead of having to cut weld and put it on there, I think I might just spend the money, order one that actually bolts from the axle over the truck, comes right out factory style, just easy, simple, done, no cutting, measuring, guessing, welding. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get the seat pulled out and get this new seat back on. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pop these little caps out to expose our bolts. Use flathead, pop them out, figure out what socket size we need. They just come out just like that. Boom, figure out our socket, which 13, I think. Yep, 13 millimeter impact. We're gonna pull them off. Do the same thing on the back side. Pull this whole seat out. And while I'm here, I guess I'll show you what I'm talking about. So that's what my seat back looks like right now, because the zipper's broke. So we're gonna pull this off. Pull the bolts off back here, pull the seat out, take it in the garage where it's a lot cooler, and work on getting this seat back off and get a new one on, which I know we're gonna have to cut the holes for the headrest because they're not pre-cut, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. One simple little modification. I'm gonna zip these out real quick, pull the seat out, and I'll see you guys in the garage. Okay, we got the seat out. Also, don't forget to unplug your 2 plugs. I probably should vacuum under here while I'm here. Look at that, that's gross. But now let's go in here and see what we got to do. Gotta grab the seat cover over here. So here's the new one. New seat back, old seat back. This zipper's not broke, that zipper's broke. So we're gonna go ahead and get all this off, pull that off, put that one on. Okay, so to get these out from the seat back, on the button side, there's a little pin you gotta press in there. So you take a flathead, stick it down in, push in on that pin while pulling out on this, and these will pop right out, but it's on the button side. Now, let's see if we can figure out how to get this rest of it. See, look, there goes the zipper, guys. Hope you guys just took a little ride. There goes my zipper already. On opposite side this time. Alright guys, so unfortunately the zipper on a new one broke and I couldn't get it back on, so we started to sew it, which was looking alright, but my thread's so tiny it kept breaking, so I just temporarily zip tied it for now just to keep it tight and kind of not look as bad. But it's eating up too much time, so I just want to put that on the back burner for now. We're just going to throw that back in the way it is with the new seat back on it. You can tell it different. This is, the bottom's more shinier than this. And this is like harder material. This is a lot softer. So I'm just going to wipe these down real quick. Throw that back in the truck for now. I had bad luck with everything, so it would be my luck that the one zipper went perfectly fine and then the opposite zipper that broke last time went perfectly good. It is what it is at this point. I'm tired of messing with it. I'll take them zip ties out after I sew it up real nice one day. I just gotta get some thicker thread and bigger needles because it just kept breaking every time I was trying to tighten it up. But that, or we'll try to put another zipper on it, but I don't have any access to one right now, so push that project back. Let's just put it back in so the truck's drivable again, and then clean up our little mess here. Okay guys, so we went ahead, threw the seat back in. Everything still works, so we got that done. Just turn the truck around. So got the seat back in. Don't look the prettiest. I must hit the door coming out of the house with this, so I gotta wipe that off. Just noticed that, but it's in. AC and heat works. We're good there. Turn it around because we're gonna fix this exhaust. So the problem we have is, yeah, it hangs real low. It's supposed to be up a lot more. This pipe right here is an extension for a long bed, and it's pushing the exhaust out that way, which in turn is rotating and pushing it down. So we're gonna take this off. We're gonna take and cut the pipe. I don't know how short yet. But we're gonna cut the pipe, then put a coupler in here, and then hold it back up onto there. I need to check my diff fluid in both front and rear because I haven't did that yet. What else we got? I need to check diff fluids, the exhaust, and I need to figure out why my four-wheel drive isn't working. Did them ball joint stuff in it. I tried to record it, but it got real messy and it was just hard doing it by yourself, trying to record, wipe your hands off everything, so sorry about that. Four-wheel drive worked, and then all of a sudden it stopped working again. I know my vacuums and everything are good, so I think my four-wheel drive actuator is going out, which we're gonna have to look into replacing that. But before we start on this exhaust, I want to show you guys the little project we got coming. We got another Ranger project to do. Got a 1990 extended cab. This is like the only rust on it, body-wise, on both bed sides. The frame is like the other one, just a lot of scaly, crusty rust, but it's completely solid. So we got that going for us. The interior is in okay shape. We got to redo the headliner, redo the mirrors and stuff, get a new center console because this is broke, and then clean up the carpet real good and stuff. Stereo speakers the whole way around because none of them work. Truck fires right up, runs great. It just needs a transmission, which it's hard to find a AT4, or not AT4, sorry, A4 LD transmission for it. Everything's 5-speed around here, so it's hard to find a transmission that's not 5-speed around my area. But I found one. It's out of an old 80-something Bronco. I'm going to get it next week. The background on that truck is, it's my nephew's first truck. Paid $700 for it. And he's going to fix it up, put his time and money into it. I'm going to help him. We're going to record it for the channel, kind of like we did that other Ranger on the channel. We're going to get that knocked out. And he wants to paint it, which he likes the color it is, so I think I'm going to try to talk him into doing the Poppy's Patina White One clear coat. I AI'd it and it looked pretty good. So do that. We're going to sand the frame down. We'll wire wheel it as good as we can. put some rust preventative stuff on it, see if we can't get the bed sides fixed real cheap. They're really not bad right now for his first truck. I just think he should have something that's not brand new that he can learn to drive, and if he hits something, whatever. Throw the transmission in it, clean interior up, get him speakers, the stereo. He wants a little subwoofer, so we're gonna get one of them for it. It's not a rush project. It's gonna be a couple videos, so hope you guys are looking forward to that. I know you guys liked the last Ranger I did, and this one's gonna be basically about the same but different, and it's gonna be basically me filming and helping him out and letting him turn loose on it, learn stuff about vehicles and everything. Don't want him to break down on the side of the road and not know how to fix his own stuff. So get transmission next week. I don't know when I'm editing and post this video, so probably by the time I edit and post this, I'll probably have the transmission for it, and we'll get that put in. That way it can move, so I can move my grass and stuff. I can't really mow with it sitting in the place it is, and I don't feel like dragging around with my four-wheeler. That's gonna be the first step of it. And then after the transmission, the main stuff, it runs, drives, everything. Then we're gonna tear apart the front steering component stuff, rebuild all that. All the bushings are just cracked and dry rotted. I wanna do that first vehicle. I want it to be safe. I want it to be 100% for him. Tune in for that project when it starts coming out, because that's gonna be a few videos right there. Let's get into tearing this old truck exhaust off, getting it cut down, and getting it fixed. I forget what size they are. It's been a while since I did it. Cut this. I want to see if I can do this a different way here. So I don't like that being that close to my shock boot. If I did that like that, that'd be pretty good. I don't like the way that's pulling that exhaust hanger. Let me see where my tail would sit, and we'll be right back. Hey guys, so that pipe still might be a little bit long, but if I rotate it right, tighten my clamps right, it might just be a lot better than what it was. I think this clamps on the wrong way. No problem. We'll flip it real quick. I took that to the face. Alright, that don't spin no more. Okay, so this one up here. Alright guys, look, I don't even have to cut nothing. I just had to rearrange and super tighten pipes, use that adapter still so it's straight. I mean, it's still kind of low, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's a lot better. Before it was hanging down to here, but now it ain't going nowhere. Now we gotta clean up our stuff, and then, well, I'm gonna start and make sure there's no exhaust leak or anything, but then we're gonna clean up our stuff. We don't gotta cut it now, so that saves us a little bit of time and a little bit of a headache. So still want to order a Chrome 90 for it, which will be soon. So we'll be getting the Chrome 90 for it here soon. Don't really know when. That's really not my biggest concern. My biggest concern is getting that Ranger started, at least getting it movable under its own power, and then my EGR cooler delete. I want to get that done before winter because truck don't fit in the garage and it's too cold to be doing that outside. It just sucks. I got to drain all the antifreeze. That's the biggest thing holding me back. The antifreeze and them 2 bolts on that up pipe there, or whatever you want to call it. So we're hoping they don't break, and then we'll just do a coolant flush while we're in there. All right guys, it's almost dark, but I'm gonna pull these taillights out real quick, and I'm gonna tape them up and spray tan them real quick. So I'm gonna take these 2 bolts out, get them out, pull this out, and I'm gonna tape off my reverse light, cut it out, because I want that to be clear still, and I just want the rest tinted. So since it's getting dark out, I'll probably show you after, and then you'll just see them next time on the truck after everything's done. We got them all taped up. Took some rubbing alcohol, wiped it down real good. Now we're gonna paint it. You guys all right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a heat gun. We're just gonna warm the lens up. Then we're gonna hit it with however many coats that's desired, real quick. Then we're gonna take the heat gun again and go back over it. And it should turn it a little bit glossy instead of matte. I don't have a good spot to put you guys to give you a good view of this, so I'll just show you the finished project here. All right, so here's where we're at, guys. They're not as dark as I wanted them to be. I mean, compared to that red, non-tinted red taillights to this, I mean, it's a lot better than the bright red. I probably put 15, 16 coats on it, and I'll show you what not to use. So I used to use taillight tint all the time, and I use this stuff called nightshades, and it works great. 2 coats, it'll be almost blacked out. But I'm trying this stuff that I had. I don't even know where it came from, but don't use it. So many coats, not even making it dark at all. The nightshade stuff, I did it on an old Tegra I had, and I did 2 or 3 light coats on it. It dried, and it was damn near looked like a blacked out LED taillight. So I used the wrong one. I didn't know this stuff was going to be this janky, but I can always redo it later. I went ahead and tried to brighten it up and threw a little bit of clear on it. We'll see what it does when it dries, but I'm going to go over them with the heat gun a couple more times, and then once they dry out, I'm going to throw them back in the truck, and I guess we'll get the good stuff when we do the ST's taillights, because that's just ridiculous. They don't look good. I mean, they look better than what they did, but to my preference, they don't look good. I want, like, not blacked out, but dark, you know what I mean? Questionable in the legality, but anyways, I'll show you what they look like when I get back in the truck. Well guys, not as dark as I wanted them, but they do look 10 times better. I have to show you in the daylight sometime. Oh, too shabby. Well, there you have it. Taillights are tinted. Not as dark as I wanted them to be, but better than stock. So now we'll see how long that peelable coating will last. Or I'll probably end up just wiping it off, starting fresh, and then getting the actual good lens tint and doing it right. Actually spray it, wet sand it, clear coat it. Well, spray it, clear coat it, wet sand it, and then like polish it up and clear coat it again. Try to make it no orange peel and stuff, but anyways, just wanted to throw this last little bit in here before I end the video. So hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Don't forget, go check out the merch. Like, comment, subscribe below. Any tips, tricks, your favorite part, whatever, anything, I'll reply to all comments. That's gonna be all for today's video. That being said, just wanna say thanks. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like. Don't forget to go check out the merch website, got some new stuff on there. I'll probably add a clip in maybe before this, showing you the new merch. If not, just go in there and check it out. I'm wearing one of the shirts now. The backs are fire, so. That being said, stay happy, stay hungry, stay humble. We'll freaking see you next time.